Break is over. Hold on. You've laughed enough today. Now it's time to learn something new. Have you ever wondered why, no matter where you go in the world, the first word people say when they pick up the phone is hello? Well, let me tell you an interesting story, one that goes way back, to the birth of the telephone and a little battle of greetings that changed communication forever. Take a seat and listen to an interesting story. It all began in the late 19th century. On March 10, 1876, Alexander Graham Bell made history by placing the world's very first successful telephone call. He called his assistant, Thomas Watson, who was just in the next room, and uttered the famous words, "Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you." Now here's the twist. Bell himself preferred the word ahoy as the standard way of answering the telephone. Ahoy was a common greeting among sailors in the mid-1800s, used to hail ships and get attention. Bell thought it was strong, clear, and commanding, so much so that when he had his personal telephone installed, he answered every call with ahoy. But not everyone agreed. In August 1877, just a year after Bell's invention, another great inventor entered the scene, Thomas Edison, the man we remember for the incandescent light bulb. Edison thought ahoy sounded outdated, even in the 1800s. Instead, he suggested the use of a word that was already gaining traction in everyday life: hello. At that time, hello was not yet a phone greeting. It was more of an expression of surprise or a way to grab attention, much like saying, "Hey, today." For example, in the early 1800s, people might shout, "Hello," to stop a carriage or get the attention of someone boarding a ship. Edison, however, saw potential in it. In a letter dated August 15, 1877, he formally recommended hello as the best way to answer a telephone call, calling it more friendly, simple, and universal. The idea caught on quickly. Telephone exchanges, the switchboards that connected callers in the 1880s, even trained operators to begin every call with a polite hello. Bell's ahoy slowly faded into history, while Edison's choice spread like wildfire. By the 1890s, hello had become the official telephone greeting in the United States, and soon around the world. Now let S shift for a moment, because while hello became the word to begin a conversation, have you ever thought about the word we use to end one? Goodbye. Back in the 1500s, people didn't say goodbye the way we do today. The original phrase was actually a blessing. God be with ye. That was the common farewell, meant to wish safety and divine protection as people parted ways. As centuries passed, the phrase began to shorten, shaped by the natural laziness of everyday speech. By the 1600s, God be with ye had contracted into God b'wai. By the 1700s, it had shifted into good bye, and eventually smoothed out into the version we know today. Goodbye. So the next time you pick up the phone and say hello or end a call with goodbye, remember, you're not just using ordinary words. You're carrying centuries of history, invention, and tradition. From Bell's laboratory in 1876, Edison's pen in 1877, to blessings whispered in the 1500s. Every hello opens a door that Bell and Edison fought over. Every goodbye carries the echo of God be with ye. You are learning something, right? If you enjoyed this, don't just scroll away. Follow my page for more life-changing content. Hit like, tap share, and don't forget to subscribe. And in the comments, share what life has taught you, because I'd love to learn from you too. Let's grow together. See you in the next one.